is that they both represent a new dynamic for us here in South Dallas. Both of them ran a very serious and organized campaign that was straight up. And you know, it's sad that I got to stand up and say, you don't see that in South Dallas. And they were very victorious with it. So we want to take this opportunity to unify South Dallas to say how much we appreciate that. Let them see our agenda, but more importantly, let them know that we're here to support them in their endeavors as well. And we have a lot of respect for both of them. And I think they can, in turn, respect us by providing the leadership for us to address a lot of the different items. We know from experience, those that have gone on before them have played a whole different game in our community, and oftentimes it was not positive. So they're going to be up against the same kind of pressures, because that's all we know in South Dallas. See? So we need to begin to let them know right now, as long as they stay strong, we want to stay strong with them. And that's the message we want to give to them this morning.
First of all, I want to thank you for having me here today, and thank you for your support for those who support you. Thank you. I am the new DISD District 9. A little bit about District 9. There are 38 schools in District 9. And it covers all of downtown Pleasant Grove and Buckner Terrace and South Dallas. So it's a very diverse community. From Booker T. Washington to Madison to Lincoln to Skyline to Woodrow Wilson are all the high schools in District 9. So and W. Travis is one of the schools in District 9. So it's a huge district of schools. As a board trustee and running on the campaign, my mission was do what's right, what's best, and what works for children. That's easier said than done. You can do what's right, what's best, and you can constantly say that. That's my mantra. You say that all the time in board meetings and board hearings, but you wonder if anybody's listening to you. Every Friday night, you get a board package about this thick that comes to your house. It's delivered, and there's tons of information in it. One thing they do is they give you tons of information. So you spend your nights reading all the time, reading everything. That's one way the community can help. We are a public school entity. Everything is public except two options, two things. Real estate property is a closed session and personnel issue is closed. Everything else the public can find out. And how they work the public is open records. You got to go down and request open records, and they can take forever. Seems like to give you your open record request. But everything that we get is public records. You can see. So what I've been doing my first couple months is learning the budget. It's a $1.4 billion budget with 20,000 employees. So it's a $1.4 billion budget. You know we had the budget problem last year where it actually ended up being $59 million. They corrected me. You know, everybody in the community said it was $84 million. Actually, it was $59 million. It was still a lot of money, as I said. Still a lot of money. And what actually happened when I first got elected, Jack Lowe invited me to lunch. And I went to lunch with him with much prayer from our church, Concord. And Porter on Knox Henderson. And he actually admitted that he did not look at the budget. He didn't look at it. He missed it. He figured Olson was holding the budget and everything was going. And what happened is we hired too many teachers. And I tell them is we must first identify there is a problem before we can start solving it. And one of my frustrations with DISD now is that we don't want to admit there's a problem. We want to talk about everything is good, the exemplary schools, the recognized schools, but yet we're not getting to the meat of solving the problems for our 157,000 children. We are losing children every day. They're going to the suburban schools, they're going to charter schools, they're leaving DISD. They're not there. So we're building a whole lot of schools as well. One thing the public can help is you can stay on top of that. I have the projected enrollment of all our schools in District 9 in South Dallas, and the enrollment is down. One of our schools have 142 children, kids that are in that school. One of the things that they're doing that you can question them, what I suggest as a community, give Dr. Hannah Holton